Hello, my dear friends. Welcome in the first episode of Encyclopedia of Commerce and Management. Today we are going to learn understanding of check. I, Dr. Rakesh Suram, welcome you all in my YouTube channel. So let's begin with check. Today we are going to learn contents of check. That is, what is payee, amount to be written on the check, check number, MICR, that is microcode, IFS and transaction code. This is a specimen of check. What contains the check? A check contains very first the name of the bank. Here on the left top corner you can see the name of the bank, State Bank of India. Usually it is written on the left top corner. Then address of the bank, branch code and IFS code, etc. is written next to the name of the bank. Then on the right top corner, date is written by the drawer of the check. Below that we have to write name of the payee. So who is payee? Payee is a person to whom the amount of the check is to be paid. In simple words we can say payee is a receiver of check, receiver of amount. After that, on the second line you have to write amount in words, and here we have to mention amount in figures also. Below that, the account number of the account holder is written. Usually in case of the nationalized bank, the account number it is of 11-digit account number. Due to the core banking system, now the account number is lengthy. Then at the end, the name of account holder, it is printed by the bank. At the end, various numbers we can see, and we all must know what these numbers represents. So at the bottom of the check, the 6 digits which is written in doubly noted comma, it is of check number. So check number, very first these 6 digits represents check number. Then next 9-digit code, it is a microcode. Then next 6 digits, it is a account identification number of that particular bank with the Reserve Bank of India. And last 2 digits, it is a transaction code. Now we will see in detail what these numbers and these terminologies represents. Very first, what is check number? A check number is a 6-digit number uniquely assigned to each check leaf, that is one check page. It is written on the left hand side at the bottom of the check, and it is advisable to the account holder whenever they receive checkbook from the bank, they must count and check the number of each check leaf pages in a new checkbook whenever you receive it from the bank. So this is to ensure that no check is missing from the checkbook. A checkbook may be of 10 pages book, 25 pages book, or 50 pages or 100 pages. Depending upon the demand of the customer, account holder, the bank issues 10 pages checkbook, 25 pages checkbook, or 50 pages checkbook. So after receiving checkbook from the bank, account holder needs to check all leaves, all pages of the check. So check number, it is a 6-digit number. What is MICR? MICR, it is a magnetic ink character recognition. MICR. It is a code which is printed on the check using the magnetic ink character recognition. It means the magnetic ink is used for printing this number, and this number enables identification of checks, and which in turn means the faster processing, clearing. So MICR code is a 9-digit code that uniquely identifies the bank and the branch participating in electronic clearance system. The 9-digit MICR code comprises 3 parts. The first 3 digits represents the CT code. For example, here if this check belongs to a particular city, then first 3 numbers, it is related to that particular city pin code. In case of Pune, you can see this number, it is 411. Then next 3 digit represents the bank code, and the last 3 digits represents the branch code. Now see what is transaction ID. Here at the end 2 numbers you can see, that is 31 transaction code. So transaction code, it is the last 2 digit which tells whether a check it is a local check or payable at par. Usually 29, 30 and 31, these 3 numbers, if any one number you can see on the check, it represents payable at par, check payable at par. It means whenever a receiver of the check, the holder of the check, presents that particular check, he will get the cash immediately. Then transaction ID 9, 10 and 11 represents it's a local check. At par checks are the checks that can be encashed at any branch of the issuing bank, while local check can be cashed only at the issuing branch. So if you deposit a particular check with the code at the end on the right bottom corner, if it is written 10 at the bottom in your bank, you can safely assume it will take few days for the money to come into your account. So if you see the check of State Bank of India, the transaction ID is 31. If you see the transaction ID of Bank of Maharashtra, it may be the 10 or 11. And if you deposit a check of Bank of Maharashtra in any other bank, it will take few days to clear the check. However, since most of the branches these days are core banking solution, that is CBS enabled, so the checks are generally payable at par. Now come to the next point. What is IFSC? IFSC stands for Indian Financial System Code. Indian Financial System Code, it is used by the electronic payment system applications such as RTGS, real time gross settlement, NEFT, National Electronic Fund Transfer, CFMS, Centralized Fund Management System, if you want to know about more about what is RTGS, what is NEFT, then you check out my next videos regarding the RTGS and NEFT. So IFSC code is mandatory for fund transfer from one bank account to another bank. Every bank branch will have a unique code, and no two branches even of the same bank will ever be the same. It means you can say, assume State Bank of India has 50 branches in Pune city. So the IFSC code of each and every branch will be different. In an IFSC code, the first 4 digits of the IFSC represents the name of the bank, identification of the bank, and last 6 characters represents the branch. The 5th character is the 0. Here I have given 2 branch IFSC codes, SBIN 0011782. So IFSC code, it is of 11-digit code, alphanumeric code. So first 4 digit indicates the name of the bank. Here SBIN, it is the abbreviation of State Bank of India. In the next code MAHB, it is abbreviation of Bank of Maharashtra. Then 0, it is compulsory at the 5th letter, 5th character, and last 6 numbers, digits, represents the branch code. So if you check on the internet, Google, or on the website of that particular bank, you can see last 6 digits, it is of branch code. So in case of the State Bank of India, this 6-digit code, it is of Pune State Bank of India Sahakar Nagar branch, and in case of the Bank of Maharashtra, last 6 digits, it is of Sahakar Nagar Pune branch. Thank you. I hope you will understood all details and dimensions of the check. Here I have not explained the meaning and definition of check, and if you want to know more about the meaning and definition and features of the check, then check out my next video. Thank you all.